Welcome to Rick's Corner. You know, you guys always like me to talk about things of the past, the bodybuilders from the past, and the golden era, of course. And I went back even before that when there were guys who started back in the 60s and the 50s. One I want to bring up is John Grimek. John Grimek goes way back. He was born in 1939. He was born in 1910. But in 1939, he got an award as the perfect man. He had the perfect body. John was in, all the Iron Man magazines when I was growing up with Perry Rader, and a lot of the guys like Armand Tanny, Steve Reeves, that era of bodybuilder. There were no drugs back then. He had won, listen to this, 1939 Mr. Perfect Man, 1940 Mr. America, 1941 Mr. America, 46 Most Muscular Man in America, 48 Mr. Universe, and in 49 Mr. USA. That's quite a lot of titles back in those days. He was featured in many magazines for years. That's one of the first guys I ever saw, and I happened to find some more footage on it, which I'm going to show in a minute. But he also was called the Monarch of Muscledom. He was titled that, and also they called him the Glow because of his well-built body. He represented the United States in the 36 Olympics in weightlifting in Berlin. He was very strong, extremely strong. Did a lot of strength feats, and back then a lot of bodybuilders did like bend spikes and put them through boards and stuff like that. You don't see that today anymore. He's one of the best weightlifters of the bodybuilding of the 30s and 40s, one of the most notably recognized. At age 38, he defeated Steve Reeves. And Steve Reeves had the best bodies in the world, but he defeated him. And at 48, he also won the NABA Mr. Universe, which Steve Reeves was in, and he beat him there. He retired from bodybuilding undefeated, as an undefeated champion, and still able to squat over 400 pounds for reps in his late 60s. That's pretty darn strong. In 1999, he made the Bodybuilding Hall of Fame, which he certainly deserved. He passed away, I believe it was in 1998. But I put some photos up of John, and I found this rare black and white footage of him posing in his backyard and just showing off his body as they did back in the day. You can see that he was just strictly all muscle. He was about 5'8". He had an 18-inch arm. Amazing man, amazing. Everybody from years ago knew who John Grimek was, and now I'm introducing him to you. So take a look at this footage and just kind of have fun with what it was back in the day. Well, what do you think of that? Isn't that pretty cool? I don't know how I found it, but somebody had sent it to me, and there's still more around that, God, I haven't seen in years, and I'm going to try to get as much as I can, because this is where the roots of bodybuilding came from. This was before it was really even accepted very much. You know, weightlifters were one thing. Perry Rader, or John Hoffman, I want to say, or Bob Hoffman, who had Iron Man magazine, and his supplements, hated Joe Weider. He believed weightlifting was the way to go, bodybuilding was out, he would have nothing to do with it. And Joe Weider told me this story, and Joe brought in a contest, and Bob tried to block him. No bodybuilding, just weightlifting. But then it took off, and that's another story within itself. But John Grimek was a big part of that past, as well as Armin Tanny, Steve Reeves, and all those guys back in the day. So I thought you might enjoy this, and it's for your entertainment, and I'll be finding more stuff to bring along as well. I actually found, someone sent me this, that I want to put up. It's a variety show in 1975 that many of us from Gold's Gym did with Mitzi Gaynor on CBS. It was called Mitzi and 100 Guys. We were posing as she's dancing through and singing. Now, I remember doing the show. I had a black and white photo of it, as you see right here, but I also have a video of it that I'm going to post eventually as well. It just goes back in time, and I've never seen it since, so I'm going to bring it to you. Thanks for watching Rick's Corner, and we'll see you next time with more good stuff.
It's rickdrasin.com. He is the equalizer, baby. See you next time.